Hello everyone, this is Ami Diamond from SharePoint Wizard. If you like my YouTube channel, subscribe and I'll see you in lots of great videos. So in this episode, I want to talk about the Stream Webpart. So uh, until now we had the classical Stream Webpart, which was actually deactivated. And that means that if you had a Stream web parts, then there will exist, I think, only for a single video. But if you want to add new web parts, it will not be possible. So look, I'm in the team site, or it can be a communication site, and I see here a Stream Classic video. If I edit the page and look at this, this is something that was in the history. I'll see this is the Stream Classic. Um, But let's say if I want to add a new stream web part, it will not show me that. So for the meantime, what is recommended is to replace this with different possibilities like the highlighted content and the file viewer. But now I want to show you the new Modern Stream 2.0 Webpart. So I'll go to a different environment, and actually you see here I have this is how it looks. Let's see actually how we add it. So I will edit the page, and actually I will add a totally new web part. So I'll look for the plus and I'll look for stream, and this is already the stream on OneDrive and SharePoint. So I added it and now I can edit it. So let's see what properties we have. So the source, we can choose from videos on the site. That means it takes anywhere on the site. We can choose a folder, and then we can choose a library and a folder within the library. So if I choose the documents library and I choose only East, it will show me only the East of videos that are in the East folder. And the last option is actually a single video, where I can choose a single video and it will present it. So let's just choose something. Here we go, and I can choose a specific one. Here we go. So and now it's presenting it. Now I want to show you actually additional settings that we have. So we have show the webpart title, so I can activate it or deactivate it. You see it hides it. Second thing is actually the layout. So we have theater and we had grid. So you see here grid shows us smaller thumbnails of the video, and theater actually gives one big one and the rest are small, and you can see you can move between them. So let's choose the grid. Now another setting is show up how many videos. So for my testing, if I choose more than 30, it will not work. So 30 is the maximum. And we can choose how many rows we want. So instead of 2 rows, we can have 3 rows. It depends on the amount of videos, by the way. And you see 1 row is not enough. You can have between 2 and 10. So let's choose 3. And the last thing here is actually that we can, let's make this small, the sorting. So you can sort by the author, by recent creator, by recently edited, or the author. So I guess it does it alphabetically. So let's see how the behavior. Okay, let's choose this one. Let's publish, and let's see what happens when we click it. So first of all, you see the effect when you hover above the video, it shows it. If you click on it, it will open up not the full size, but we can actually, if we want it full size, we can click the full size icon and then we will see it in Stream. Now, what I did not see here is actually the possibility to filter by properties, by columns, metadata, because if we go later, I can show you other web parts. We can do that. Maybe in future it will be possible. Let's also see how it is actually if we change it the layout to theater. Just a second. Let's click here on the pen. By the way, we also can change between the theater here. And let's say we want 2 rows. Let's see how it works. And let's just publish. And here we should see a larger. Let's just refresh. It should show the first page first. Just a second. Okay, now we see this video is very large, and if we click on it, it will show the video. I don't see here the possibility to choose which film will be the one that will be the full size and the others, but that's another thing. So actually, what I want to see actually, let's show that we choose not from the whole site, but from a folder. So we see yeah, east. So here the 3 videos in cells east. Okay, and cells west, we have no videos. So we should see 3 videos actually in cells east. So let's try to change it to the folder. By the way, I guess it's possible, and I tested it. You can choose from a different site and different library. So let's just do this. So we will choose the source for a folder. And you can see here we have the site, or we can choose from different sites. So we can choose totally a different site, even not this one. So we chose, sorry, let's choose site, and I want to choose, we saw there's some kind of a bug. This is, so cells east, cells east, okay, select. And actually now if we publish, we should see only 3 videos. I'll change it back to the grid view. Just a second. Here we are. So now we see only 3, and that's what's expected. As I said, the folder can actually be from a totally different site. So we're on US cells. Of course, the user should have access to the site that we want to refer to. I will just go to the landing, for instance, and we'll look for, I'll look for different site, let's say retail, and I will put it to this library. We have a video actually. Let's see, documents. Yeah. So let's just upload a video here, and then we will link to a different site. So let's look for a video. Just a second. video. Okay, I think you understand the idea that you can link to different, totally different site and to a document library. So this is in short how the new Stream Modern SharePoint and OneDrive Webpart works. I just wanted to show you before that we had different alternatives. So we could use um, the media. There's two web parts that we could use before we had this. So let me just look for this. So we had just highlighted content, and you see in the highlighted content I could choose and filter by type of document. So here I chose only videos, and I could filter, for instance, by manage properties or by um, the title or other things. Let me see. And you see that we saw here also different types of ways to present it, and also the number of items that we could. This is for multiple videos. For single videos, we have actually the files and media, where here we can link to a video and then we can play it. But hopefully that the new Stream Webpart will be the one that will be the leading one. So thank you. If you like my channel, subscribe. See you in the next video. Goodbye.